It's not a very fancy room. It is a workroom. There are some lovely things. There's some awards on the wall. There's some of my books. There's some original artwork on the other wall. But mainly it's really where I work. And of course, you've noticed I don't use a word processor. This is my old manual typewriter. And that's about what happens. Well, I'm trying to think how I can show you what goes on in my mind and how it gets onto the page. It's very hard to do because it's all happening inside yourself. I think I was talking before about imagination, why anybody would write. A difficult question. It's something that you want to do almost as naturally as breathing. And at this point, your imagination is all you can count on. And what I've got to tell you too, which may startle you, I start work about 3:30. That's morning, not afternoon, 3:30 a.m. I'll come in, I'll start work, or try to start work. Sometimes, if it's a bad day, I'll sit and stare. Oh, it's pitiful. I'll stare at that blank piece of paper in that typewriter. Terrible. Happens to everybody. No question about it. But it's very uncomfortable because you wish there were some words on it. And really, that's most of what I can show you. Oh, no, before I forget, I thought you might want to see some of these. Here's a Newbery medal. This is the real actual medal itself. I wanted to show you that. And I must show you the Regina medal. And as a native-born Pennsylvanian, I can't overlook the Carolyn Field medal from the Pennsylvania Library Association. But the important thing to bear in mind is these medals are marvelous and great, and it's nice to have them and all such as that. But that is the end of the process. This is what happens, if you're very lucky, when you have gone through all of this. And I got to tell you something that you're not going to want to hear. The hardest part of writing is rewriting. I don't think anybody gets it right the first time. And so what you do, once you've written something for the first time, you really have to go back and pretty much do it all over again. I know, for example, I've written individual pages maybe 30 times, and I've rewritten single chapters a dozen times. And I've rewritten entire books, in a couple of cases, 3 times. So really the first thing that comes out of the typewriter is certainly not the last thing that you'll see when you read a book. And I guess an average book, it takes me about a year, just about a year. So there's more work than you might think. And unfortunately, I wish you could see it happen, but there's no way that I can sit down, put a piece of paper in here, and write a story so you can see how it happens. It's all inside yourself. It's all a part of your imagination that you're trying to put on a piece of paper. Very difficult. And as I say, the medals are marvelous, but the best thing of all is hearing from readers. Which reminds me, I've got to go and mail my letters. So I think I better do that now before it gets too late. All right, come along, I'm going down to the post office. Hey, thanks for coming to visit. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching.